Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of CullCraft. I just woke up in my camper this morning, and I've just been jamming out to some tunes up in this camper here. And yeah, let's go ahead and turn that off for now. We'll get back to the jam sessions later. But today we have a lot to do because if you remember last episode, I took our camper around. We traveled the world trying to find a suitable location for our base, and we ended up in spawn before I realized, you know what, the spawn area is pretty much exactly what I'm looking for. This river over here is kind of where we're going to be building. So we took our camper and we parked it down here so that we could begin working on our base. Unfortunately, I was hoping to get a building done today and start working on the base and kind of reveal what it's going to be. But I was trying to get the materials for that. I need a lot of sand, okay? And it's just taking me forever. So I kind of have these rinky-dink tools here. Nothing real good. Just the basic iron, and it takes a long time to get some things. So this episode, what we really need to focus on is upgrading our tools and getting some more resources to help us get more resources even faster. So we got to get resources to get resources, right? So I think the best way to do that, I kind of always dread doing this stuff, but villagers just make the process so easy. I guess I shouldn't say easy. Make the process simpler, I guess. Or if you get the pattern down for breeding the villagers and stuff, it's fine, and you don't have to luck out on trying to find diamonds, mining and stuff, which will be fun and we'll do eventually. But I do want to get some tools so that we can do that stuff faster. So we're gonna need to find a village so that we can get these villagers. If you remember, we settled in the first episode. We settled in a village that was out that way, but that was actually a deserted village, and there wasn't any villagers there. But I do know of a place. Let me make sure I have a bed on me. I do know of a place over just across the river here. You may have seen it last episode. The village out this way, not too far, and we can get some villagers there. And then if we ever want to bring them back, all we have to do is throw them in a boat and bring them across the ocean here. So I'm going to travel this way, see if we can find anything useful. Alright, so looking around this village right now, I found one farmer. So I think he was selling carrots for emeralds. I also found a cleric in here. I didn't look at his trades. Zombie flesh. And then there was a mason over in that building. The first thing I want to do is we're going to need some more villagers. So I want to be able to breed these guys. And so the first thing I want to do is make sure we have enough beds to do the breeding. So I'm going to bring all the beds that I can find in the village. I'm going to place them in here. Just so that we can keep track of where, kind of how many beds we have and how many villagers we have. So that way we know if we need to add more beds, we can shear up some sheep and get some more beds like that. So that's the first order of business. Alright, so I've got a decent amount of beds in here, and I think I have 2 over in that building there. So I think we're good on the beds for the moment. The next thing we need to do is make sure we have the workbenches that we need. So the brewing stand and the stone cutter aren't ones we really care about right now. These are just in the village. What I want to focus on is getting tools and weapons. Weapons never hurts to have. At least not me. I'll be using weapons to hurt others, but not myself. But smithing table we would need for weapons, and then we need a grind stone. Is that not what it's called? I don't know if I've unlocked the recipe yet or not. It appears I have not. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to look up how to make that because I can't remember. But that grindstone's gonna let us get tools, which is what we're really after right now. And then I'm also going to get some librarians from lecterns. So I need to go get some lecterns so we can get librarians, because then we can trade paper for emeralds. And yeah, that'd be a good deal and an easy way for us to get some emeralds. So I brought over a couple things. I got a lectern. Apparently this is what the toolsmith needs, and the grindstone is for the weapons. So we're going to hold off on the grindstone for a little bit because I just want to focus on tools at the moment. I did also bring over a loom because I'm getting quite a bit of wool. Maybe we can trade that. And then the other thing I brought over was some potatoes so that we can actually get these guys to start breeding. Hopefully the farmers will also give food, but I'm going to try and help them out here and give them some stuff to get started.
Alright, hello everybody. Quite some time has passed since I have last recorded, and I've just been grinding away at the villagers as much as I can. If you remember, I was after some toolsmith, and I think I have 1, 2, 3 toolsmith here. And you can see down here I got some pretty good tools. I was using this iron axe till it broke, but I was able to get a new diamond axe, efficiency 3, unbreaking 3. That was the best out of all 3 for the axes. And then there's a fortune 1 pickaxe. This is not the best, thank goodness, out of all of the toolsmiths. But it was the first one I unlocked and I needed it right away. This is the best here, unbreaking 2, fortune 1, efficiency 2. So yeah, much better than just the original, or just the fortune 1 pickaxe. But I'm going to use this till it wears out, and then I will buy a new one. But besides the toolsmith, I've been getting just a ton of resources anyways. I've been going mining and trading other things and stuff. So we're getting a lot of goodies here, for sure. I've been doing a lot of sheep shearing. Unfortunately, I keep getting villagers going into here, which is not good. But I was using the shepherd a lot to get some emeralds, so I was shearing these guys up and trading the wool. But then I went back to using a fletcher. So if you watched my old world, the videos I did there, you know that when I was upgrading my villagers, I focused on the fletcher and using sticks to get emeralds, and that's just a really easy one to do. And then you also use wood you don't use for the sticks. You always need wood. So I've been going back to the fletchers and using them to get emeralds because that's been really easy. So that's helped a lot. Yeah, but besides trading with the villagers, I said that I've been doing some mining. So if we come down here, oh, and by the way, look at my levels. I have 45 levels, so I'm trying really hard not to die. But I feel like I really need to get an enchanting station set up so I can put these levels to use. But yeah, I came down here, found this big open area, and I've been mining pretty much everything that I could. I've been focusing on iron and coal, even though I missed that iron there. That's okay. But yeah, I've covered a lot of ground down here, and I actually stumbled upon something really cool that I want to show you guys. Just a little bit onward here. We should have some water to jump into. Right down here, I found a piece of a mine shaft, and at first I saw the geode. You probably saw a glimpse of it. There's a geode kind of in the mine shaft, which is really cool. It's already like opened and broken, and we're able to get some amethyst shards from that, which is really handy. And then the next thing I noticed was this over here. Dang, I wish we would have brought the shears down. There's a cave spider spawner, which I quickly lit up. You best believe that. I was trying not to get stuck. But yeah, this is really cool. We could definitely use that once we make it safe. And then, I was like, okay, this area is kind of cool. I'm going to go ahead and light it all up in case we want to use it, and then check out the area nearby. So I came through here and we'll start lighting all this stuff up. And right down this way, I think it might be right around the corner here. Sounds like we've got a creeper on us. Right here, I found a dungeon. I haven't looted it yet because I need more inventory space. But I found the dungeon, so that would be a nice farm, an easy farm we could look up if this guy doesn't explode on it. Oh, thank goodness. I thought it might have been a goner there. Yeah, but there's a lot of cool stuff here, and a lot of cool stuff we could do. So I know I said we had a lot to do this episode because I need to gather a lot of resources in order to start building the base over at spawn that I'd been talking about. But I really think I was jumping the gun there. The base I have in mind is going to be huge, and I think I need a lot more resources before I tackle a project that big, because it's bigger than any project I've tackled so far in Minecraft. So I really need a good start and just getting a bunch of resources on hand and stuff. And so while I was down here mining, I was just looking around. You know, I have a geode there. Gonna need a lot of those amethyst shards, I'm sure. And then we have this here to get string. We have that down there just to get XP, zombie flesh. We could even turn it into a copper farm. Like there's a lot we could do with what we were given around here. And then besides that, I just have this huge open area. Surely I can make, creeper farm and just sugarcane farms and basically any farm you can think of. A lot of them can be done in this big open area here. And it would really help me get a good start and get a lot of resources to where I could go build the base that I really want, and just be able to do it easily, and that way I can really put in the detail that I want, because I'll have the resources that I need. So, I think that's going to be the plan, is now to, instead of focusing on our main base, we actually need to work on a starting base. And we're going to put that here, not down here, but here in this area here. And yeah, so there's a lot that we have to do, but the first thing we need to do is install a way to get up and down from here. Alrighty, so I got this set up here. So now if we wanted to be able to go from down here up to the surface where the village is, once I do this, that should be possible. We should start seeing the boat. Oh, I don't want to go up. Yeah, so obviously this works. It'll shoot you up, and then if we go all the way in, we'll go all the way up. I don't want to do that right now because I don't have a good way to get down. And so that's what we need to figure out. How are we going to get this to also be able to bring us down, so we don't have to go walk around the cave, through all the caves to get down here every time. And so to do that, one of the things we can do is put a magma block here where the soul stand is, and that will actually pull us. We're actually being pulled down right now instead of being pushed up. So we need to create a system that will swap these two when we need them. So I think that in its base state, I guess, we should leave it as the magma block, so that way whenever we're up above, we can come down, and then down here we should actually be able to change it into the soul stand, so that it can shoot us up. So that's the plan. Magma block's going to be its base state, and we're going to set up a system to swap it with a soul stand for a limited period of time, so that way we can get up to the surface when we need to. Okay, well this has taken way longer than I expected it to. I tried setting up a switch so that we could get up and down using the system. It sort of works. Took me a long time, tried a lot of different methods before I finally looked one up on YouTube, and this one doesn't work foolproof for what I need. Let me just show you what's going on right now. So right now we got the magma block. So if we were up there, we could easily get down, kind of. And I'll explain why kind of in a second. But when we need to get up, we go walk on this pressure plate. This switches to soul sand, and then we make it about that far before it switches back to a magma block and pulls us back down. So we weren't able to make it up to the top, and I've tried extending. Oh shoot! I really wish that didn't happen. I've tried extending the pulse of the redstone so that we have more time to get up, but that didn't work. Yeah, it started doing some wacky stuff. So the only other thing I can think of is to get this to kind of work for us, we're going to go up as far as we can. We're starting to drop. I'm going to pick up a bucket of water. That's going to break our stream. Alright. Which isn't great, but now... Oh, this is not ideal, but what we can do, let's walk over a pressure plate. We're going to start going up. I'm going to hold space, so I start swimming. And now, even though the bubble column didn't pull us all the way up, I stopped it so that when it switches to the magma block, it's not going to pull us down, and I can just swim that last little part up. So yeah, not ideal, but that's what I got right now. Hopefully I can find a fix for that. So they can take us all the way to the top. I guess we're a little too far down though, and we need a long water stream to take us up. While we're up here, I actually need to repair, or not repair, but my pickaxe is about to die, and I am interested in the other pickaxe from the villager. Looks like we don't have any more emeralds. Let me make 3 of these. And then do a little bit of this action. And there we got ourselves an anvil. And instead of just repairing this tool, what I want to do is buy this one. So I need 27 emeralds. Buy this one and then combine the two. So I get Unbreaking 2, Fortune 2, and Efficiency 2 on this pick. Alright, so I got enough for the pickaxe. I'm going to buy that. And now we should be able... throw those together and get a Fortune 2, which is what we need. It costs us 8 levels, so we're still at 38 levels. I definitely need to set up an enchanting spot. And I guess I'll show you guys how it works going down. So the magma block isn't going to be able to pull us down until we get here. But really, it doesn't do it too much faster for us. And we don't really need to worry about running out of air bubbles because we don't have to go too far down until it starts giving us the breathing effect. So that's good. So I think it'll work. I just wish that it was worked 100%. But we'll get there one day. So that's one contraption down in our cave, the elevator. Alright, so we got that elevator done. The next thing I want to get done is get this spider farm up and going. So we got this spawner here. I want to clear out all the cobwebs and everything, and actually put this thing to use so we can get a good source of string. Oh, so a not good thing is happening right now. Oh, get away. Get away. Why did they not get away? Get away. Do I have any arrows? Oh, get away from me. I'm about to die. Oh, I gotta be out of here before I get rid of the light. Should have not built the roof right away. And let's get some torches, because, yeah. Ooh, not good. Let's go ahead and light this up. I can break that, I think. Break this. Okay, those are all going. I think we should be good here. So I'm gonna break, place, jump. There we go. Whew. That was a very close call. I definitely need to build that enchanting station so I can get rid of these levels without dying. So I hope you guys enjoyed that time lapse. I hope you didn't enjoy too much me about to die. But it looks, I got it built here, but it doesn't seem to be working entirely, and we need to block this off because that's not safe. It doesn't seem to be working entirely, and so we gotta kind of troubleshoot it here. So I'm gonna go into not creative mode, but I'm gonna go into spectator mode. Let's see, what do we have to do? Game mode, spectator, because I want to take a look at what's actually happening here without completely dying. I wanted to see. Oh no. So I forgot to put a sign here, and the spiders are never gonna be able to come all the way through. But also, they're hanging on to the water here. I may have to extend this out one, which would not be fun, but it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to extend this wall out one so that they actually, because they are touching the wall here. I did not realize that. Huh. So I'm gonna have to extend this wall out one and extend this all out by one in order to get these guys to fall, I think. Okay, so this is now fixed. Instead of pulling out the wall, I actually pushed the wall back so that way I didn't have to redo the water or anything like that. Or I did have to redo the water that way. It was just easier to push the wall back. So it does work now. I'll see if I can get one to come through. I had a good bit when I first made it dark, but not too much now. We've got 20 string so far from it. So not too bad. Yeah, we can watch these guys here. Some of them do start to climb the walls, or they still hold on to that there, even though that doesn't make sense to me because the water should be pushing them. Yeah, but they do that and then they're able to climb. So I don't know how that happens. But yeah, you can see over here, they will die eventually. Some of them will sit there for a while, which is not ideal. But they do drop every once in a while, and then they'll end up dying. So one way we can fix this is to put some pistons here, and we can push them down, so we can let some gather here. And then if they're staying there, we can just flip a switch, and then have the pistons push them down. Like right now, it'd be really good with all these spiders. Push them into the campfire. But it's not totally necessary, and we can save that for an add-on for later. I just wanted to get the thing up and running for now. I'm actually pretty proud of myself for this because I usually follow like a YouTube video, but as you see, I did it by myself, and then I did mess up, but I got it working eventually. So I'm okay with it. There are some things I don't know if those things can be fixed, the spiders in the ceilings and stuff like that. Don't think those things can be fixed. We'll just have to deal with them. But so now that we've got that done, there are just a couple things I'd like to do. I've just been cleaning up around here, removing a lot of the water sources that were just flowing through everywhere. Just trying to make this place a little more prettier.
and appealing to the eye. Let's see. One of the things that I want, as you probably noticed from the time lapse, we are in, I think, quite a few slime chunks actually, not just one, but quite a few slime chunks down here. And so I haven't made a slime farm, but I've been getting a lot of slime balls, so that's been really nice. Yeah, so we've been getting a lot of stuff. The goal for this episode starting off was to get a bunch of resources, and really we are. So that's really good. We've got a lot of upgraded tools and stuff. But we did decide we wanted to make this place kind of our starting area, and we got an elevator, and we got this Spire farm. So that's good in my book. We did a lot for this episode. There is one last thing I want to do though, and that is just tidying up the place, making it look a little bit nicer. And one of the things I want to do is I kind of like how we have the mine shaft going on and everything. And I kind of want to keep building off of that, but we do need to make it look just a little bit nicer. I think I'm going to remove this here, these planks. And then if you look over here, this is kind of our stairway to get up right now, which is nice. I like that. We do need to put some actual stairs on it. But also, I kind of don't like the fact that you have to run all the way up those and then come around to get up here. And so I don't know if I want to put it, I guess it would make the most sense to put it here. There's two things that I am like debating about. Do I put the staircase here and run up there? Or can I kind of go off this staircase and then build it to the side? So let's see if this works out in our favor. Oops. There we go. And I think we need to come down or come farther back one. Oops. So, I think I did this right actually. Boom. Boom. Alright, so we got this, which I like. I'll just throw some cobble down real quick so we can actually use this. So now we got like a walkway here. I think it'd be cool, since we have a walkway there, kind of to mirror it over here. So 1, 2, 3, and just kind of mirror it like this. Give it like a little symmetry, Yeah, so I think that's kind of cool. It's kind of useful being able to run up here real quick. We'll definitely need to utilize some more of this area. Probably actually just extend this mine shaft all the way through. Would be really cool. And then also adding chains along the way. That'd be really cool, I think. The only one thing I would really want to change about the mine shaft is the kind of wood that we're using. So obviously default strip mine is oak wood. But I think it'd be really cool if we found some dark oak or spruce even. Potentially even acacia. I don't know. Maybe the orange would really pop. I don't know if it would go well with the purple or not. But a different wood type, kind of a darker color, to go with the deep slate here. So I might eventually do that. I might hold off on building more of the strip mine through until we have that, so that way I don't have to go back and replace it. Yeah, but I think the only other thing I want to do is just place some. I think I'm out of deep slate, but I'm just gonna finish off this staircase here, so we have a real staircase to get us up, and then I guess clean up the backside here. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of tidying probably between now and the next episode, but we got a lot done today, guys. Did a lot with the villagers up on the surface. Trading with them, and then found this cool place, and we got our contraptions in, so it's been really good. We'll definitely have to utilize that zombie spawner in some capacity, probably XP or something like that, or maybe we can use a cleric and trade zombie flesh. So that's something we can look into and work on. Yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure if you enjoyed to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch catch you guys in the next video. See ya.